Oh boy, I'm live. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Man, oh man. Oh man, it has been a while since I've done one of these. And I'm doing it in the dark. Ooh. Let's pause that. Whatever. So yeah, hello to the one person who is watching this so far. So what is going on? Well, what's going on is that I have a completely just off the wall goddamn thing going on here, kind of set up. This is the first time I'm using OBS, so there's that. So I was gonna go simple and just have the desktop audio going on and have the built-in microphone going on, but then I would have my laptop fan going all crazy and everything like that, and it was going to be a nightmare. So I decided to get a little more technical, throw in my microphone here, and yeah, that added more wires to the calamity that's already happening. So other than that, it is Halloween night. Ooh, spooky. And that is why I am, well, it's not why I'm here sitting in the dark. I'm here sitting in the dark for a number of reasons. First of all, I am not home, so I do not have a desk. I am actually on a mattress that is rested on the floor. So that's why you're going to see me kind of move around and stretch, because I'm not necessarily comfortable right now. On top of that, the room that I'm in, which is a living room, does not have any light source whatsoever. There's one light source coming over there, which is from the kitchen, but you can't really see that. And the other light source is right behind me, but since it's behind me, I get no lights coming from over here, and it's just kind of it's just bad lighting, so I can't use that. So we will sit here in the dark and have fun with Higurashi no Naku Koro ni Chapter 1. Ooh. Now, for the now 12 people watching, I really didn't expect that, to be honest. Oh, I just noticed that we got the mirror effect. Not the mirror effect. What are you doing, Connor? Paradox effect, where we got whoosh going down over yonder that way. Hopefully that won't happen for too much longer. But either way, you can now see that you guys appear in the video. So congratulations, my 12 current viewers, and hopefully more to come. Anyways, as I was gonna say before, to the people watching this, and oh my god, I'm pointing in the wrong direction. Wow, that way, apparently. I keep getting sidetracked. So, for the people watching this right now, and the people who will watch this maybe tomorrow, hopefully, what has happened was that it was announced however long ago that 7th expansion, the creators of Higurashi no Naku Koro ni, were revamping their visual novel with new character designs and overall better art. And so on top of that, it was also going to get a English release on Steam. And I didn't know when that was going to come out. So here in my surprise today, just this afternoon, I'm going through Steam on their Halloween sale, and sure enough, there is Higurashi no Naku Koro ni Chapter 1 on sale right now for about like not even $5, and that's going to be available until the 2nd of November. So go for it. Like, if you want to play the game, absolutely go for it. I do believe it's going to be plenty worth it. Other than that, the other big thing about this is that I'm going into this completely blind. I have never played the visual novel before. I only watched the anime, so all the decision making, all of that stuff, I have no idea what I'm doing, but hopefully it'll turn up some good results. And I also don't know if I'm gonna try and do the full thing in just this one live stream. I don't know how long it is. I can't imagine it being too long, because I think it only spans the first 4 episodes of the anime or something like that. But I don't know. Fate Stay Night's a pretty long visual novel, so we'll find out. Anyways, enough babbling. I've been babbling for what, like probably 10 minutes now. Let's actually get on into it. Let's go on over to Steam and play. So I will be playing. I do not. Yeah, look. I love that. That ye old fucking graphic design. Ah. Yes. So I'll be playing. I'll try to have the comments going on. I want to be big enough so that you can read it, but also that I can see the comments and see me. But this right here is the smallest it will go from there. So yeah, I'll just play it this big and kind of just like look on over to see what's going on in the comments every now and again. 15 to 20 hours. Alright, so I'm probably not going to be doing this whole thing. But I will hopefully get on a good deal through the way. Are you an Opie defender? I suppose I am, but it's the one thing I always try to reiterate to people. Breasts of all shapes and sizes are wonderful. It's not all about the big. It's not all about the small. It's about all of them. Also, you guys are going to have to tell me how the levels are right now. Again, this is the first time I'm using OBS. So I have no idea if you guys can hear me well over the game audio. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's get this started. That definitely got louder. I can already tell my voice is gonna get tired. Here, sorry. Let's work on that audio because I can tell that's loud compared to my voice. Turn it down about halfway. Let's try that again. Alright. Oh, people are saying the audio's fine. Whatever. Welcome to the world of Higurashi when they cry. The Onikakushi arc will be the opening inviting you into this world. Don't play through, please. Just enjoy life in Hinamizawa to its fullest. The difficulty is extremely high, but I hope you will enjoy the reward. That bodes well. Oh, great. I also have no idea if this is voiced or not. Please do not lament. I will forgive you even if the world will not forgive you. Please do not lament. I will forgive you even if you will not forgive the world. So please tell me, what will it take for you to forgive me? This is a work of fiction. Any resemblance of actual persons or organizations are completely fictional. AD 1983, early summer of the 58th year of the Showa era. Thank God I can read fast. If I was going to be ripped apart anyways, having my body ripped apart would have been far better. I trusted her. No, I still trust her. Even in this very moment, I trust her. But I'm starting to realize I only wanted to trust her because I refused to accept the truth. It was as if I was trying to convince myself in such a silly, sobbing voice. Sorry. The mechanical, repetitious sound finally stilled and everything fell silent. Only the cry of the cicadas remained annoyingly loud, and yet I felt as if I could still hear her voice. But that's not possible. She is no longer speaking. The only one crying is me. She never cried. Even when she repeated those words over and over, she never expressed any emotion because there were none to show. She had no tears to shed for me, then I shouldn't need to shed any for her. Then why this pain? My eyes getting moist. Why was this happening? I still wanted to believe. I hadn't been split apart. That's enough, right? Inside me, an inner voice whispered gently. My spirit had suffered enough. And countless times I've wavered over whether I should just throw the battered thing away. Except I've sternly refused to do that, haven't I? I'd feel better if I just threw it away. Even knowing that I'd choose to believe, didn't I? Only I can understand the painful struggle and appreciate it. Hey, me. I've tried more than enough. I'll acknowledge that much. So, isn't it alright just to take the easy way out? Besides, I'm not throwing it away. I'm leaving it behind with her, like flowers by a grave. Now then, calm your nerves. Even though you can't feel your right arm, just lift it up. And with every swing, forget a little more. That kindness made me happy. That adorable smile brought me joy. I like petting your head. Hold on, is this auto-read going on? I can't tell. Anyways, I left because this will be the last time. Because when I swing this down, I'll forget. This is my first and last bouquet for you. Fade to black. Perhaps I really did. Love you. Dun dun dun. Higurashi, when they cry. Oh boy. Alright, that was auto-read. Man, that went pretty fast. Checking my phone. Anyways. So yeah, quite the intro. What are you guys saying? Seems like a creepypasta is true. So yeah. Also, not gonna play Fate Stay Night, probably. Anyways, somebody has apologizing for a while now. I wonder what she's apologizing for. It felt wrong to eavesdrop, so I tried to ignore it. It had been a while since I last went to the city. I only returned to attend the funeral of a relative. Even though I'd lived there until last month, I found the bustle of the city to be overwhelming. Is this another? The skyscrapers and the multi-lane roads. The melodious cacophony of the crosswalk. Even the campaign speeches blaring in the front of the station felt nostalgic. The place where I live now isn't nearly as lively. There's only the chirping of locusts, and the babbling of brooks, and the cry of the Higurashi, the evening cicadas. Rather than making me feel lonely, that quietness has begun to instill a sense of serenity. My voice is most definitely going to get tired. There is nothing where I'm living now. I don't just mean there aren't any burger joints. There isn't even vending machines. There aren't even vending machines. No music stores, no restaurants, and no arcades. Even an ice cream parlor would be unlikely. The nearest town has some stuff like that, but it's an hour away by bike. But come to think of it, it wasn't really a big deal. There were music stores and arcades and ice cream parlors, but it wasn't like I ever hung out in any of them. I lived in the city for 10 years and never once been to an ice cream parlor. I should have gone at least once. It's only now that I'm starting to regret that a little. Somebody is still apologizing. Who is she apologizing to? She's apologized so much, so just forgive her already. There's no reason anyone should ever need to apologize so much. I started to feel a bit annoyed at whoever was refusing to forgive her. No matter how bad the mistake, there's nothing that can be forgiven. You're starting to realize why I don't narrate live or anything like that. There's no such thing as an irreparable mistake. You just need to be more careful the next time. She's still apologizing, even now. Then, has she really done something that can't be fixed? I have no idea what she's done. But if it can't be fixed, then that's all the more reason to forgive her. No matter how much she apologizes, nothing will change. But even so, she keeps apologizing in such a heartbreaking voice. Hey you, the one she's apologizing to. Why don't you just go ahead and forgive her? She's apologizing in such a pathetic voice. Keiichi, we're almost there. Wake up. I was finally aroused from my nap by my father's prodding. Light! Train station! It seems the train had reached its final stop. What's going on, comment section? What have I been watching? Not a lot, actually. Been taking it a little easy. Haven't been watching much. I started watching Hibine Renmei. I'm started watching Is the Order of Rabbits. I'm of course watching One Punch Man. And that's about it right now. I'm trying to take a break from watching seasonal shows because I don't know. I feel like I can't collect my thoughts as much as I could and should, and that's part of the reason why I haven't been doing any reviews or anything like that. So yeah. How happy can Halloween be? Very happy. Happy indeed. Have I seen No Longer Human? I have not. But anyways, let us get back to the mystery at hand. We spent hours riding everything from the bullet train to the local to the local routes. It was hard to believe that the landscape beyond the window and the city I was in half a day ago were in the same country. No, that they were even from the same era. From there, we take a car deeper into the mountains. Ooh. Wipe transitions. Past where the dense forest encroaching on the mountain, roads suddenly opened up. I botched that sentence. Whatever. It's Hinamizawa! There, where I live now. Hinamizawa. Gotta love that these are probably actual pictures, but they've been run through Photoshop with like the mosaic filter. It's pretty good. Widescreen. Higurashi, when they cry. Is this like the commercial break? Ah, wait. Even though we were approaching summer, the morning air still had a frigid bite. Although, in exchange, you could fill your lungs up with crisp, clean air. Flipping open the window, I was greeted with a verdant expanse. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a day. Nothing but trees. The neighboring house was far away on the other side. So I was probably the only one enjoying the view from... I can narrate for a living. So I was probably the only one enjoying that view and that air. I filled my lungs with another deep breath. Since I started living in Hinamizawa, I learned that even air had its own taste. Why am I so happy now? Quickly, I finished getting ready for school and headed downstairs for breakfast. My mother was the only one there. My father was nowhere to be seen. He was probably up working until the early morning. Dad had a rather unconventional job as a painter. It's such a laid-back profession. Get up when you want, sleep when you want, and work when you want. I was so jealous of that easygoing life. I even wrote for school that I wanted to be a painter when I grew up. Dad was ecstatic about it. It was just because it looked easy. I never tell him that, though. Mom laid breakfast out on the table. Seaweed, pickled vegetables, raw egg, and grilled salmon. My mom was such a good cook, it was scary. It's perfect, immaculate, ideal breakfast. Roll up my sleeves, it's time to get serious up in here. Gotta eat that breakfast. It's a nice soundtrack. Unlike my dad, who didn't even know the meaning of the word schedule, my mom never squandered any time or effort. She hummed a little tune as she brought over the miso soup. It seemed like she was in a good mood today. I'm so happy you've been waking up early since we moved here, Keiichi. If I don't wake up early, I won't have time to eat breakfast. I thought I was being cute, responding with a good wisecrack after being praised for being good. It's just rolled up my sleeves shitty. Full bowl of rice, or will half be enough? Pile it on. Like a true teenage boy. Just eat all the food. First, I savored the steaming hot rice with seaweed. After that, I covered it with the egg. Between bites of rice, I enjoyed the crunch of the pickles. Okay. Now, before I was like, is this another? Am I playing another right now? But right now I'm like, am I playing Fate's Day Night? Because this pretty this right here is pretty much the Fate's Day Night experience, ladies and gentlemen. Not bad at all. Excellent, as usual. Watching me clean my plate, Mom gave me a warm smile. I'm so happy you haven't skipped breakfast ever since we moved here, Keiichi. I was not a morning person when we lived in the city. I slipped right into the last minute before school and rarely ate breakfast. Roll up in my sleeve. Boycotting the breakfast Mom made me each morning. That was probably the only way I could protest being forced to attend cram school. I guess that was what you'd call my rebellious phase. I wouldn't so much as look at the breakfast she woke up early every day to make. If I could go back in time, I'd slap myself. Same. Mindful of the time, Mom rushed me along with a wide grin. Isn't it about time to meet up with Rena-chan? Hurry, hurry! Mom really seemed to enjoy the fact that her son was going to school with a girl. Rena is one of my classmates. She really loves looking after people, coming to meet me every day without fail. The way I looked at it, a guy my age walking to school with a girl was just lame. Well, keeping a classmate waiting for me every day wouldn't be very considerate. Seriously though, how long does Rena wait there for me every morning? Taking one last gulp of miso soup, I raced for the door. Please thank Rena-chan for the pickles. Come to think of it, those pickles weren't store-bought, were they? If I had known that, I would have saved them a bit more. Morning. Ta-da! Ah, look at that new art style. The new character design. Looks great. I love it. I'm really glad they did revamp it. I'm just gonna do a quick save just cuz. Also, just gonna look on over here because I think I can switch back and forth. Yes, I can. So for those of you at home wondering, there's the original. Oh my god. Look at this. Oh man. So that's the old original design for Rena. And here we have the new. Takes up substantially less space on the screen. Man, oh man. Let's see what's going on over in the comments. Wow, did more people show up? No. Bit laggy, I wouldn't be surprised. Haven't seen One Punch Man. Is it worth checking out? Absolutely. anyone watching Ruby Volume 3? Interestingly enough, I am, for the most part. I'm doing it mostly to honor the memory of Monty Ohm. It's still very unfortunate that he passed away, and even more unfortunate in that he seems to have passed away in what probably before he passed away before what is probably the most action-heavy part of Ruby thus far. So it's going to be really interesting to watch this season and really kind of dissect, okay, which scenes had Monty done and choreographed before he died, and which ones are the new ones. That's why I even tweeted out earlier today. It was like, my internet was not loading very well, the new episode, and I was just like, Monty didn't leave us so that I could watch Ruby in anything less than 1080p. It's not how this is going to work. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool so far. The action's been good. New characters, new designs. It's pretty fun. I don't see why not. Lights behind me.
I have a gun.
Huh.
Hi, Grandpa.
Hi.
Are you winning?
Yeah.
That's cool. I gotta pee now.
Oh.
I'm gonna go outside and pee.
Alright, go for it.
There's a tree out there.
Yeah. It's not raining.
No, it's fine. I'll fucking piss outside. I don't give a fuck.
Go for it.
It might be cool.
Did they do the Angel Beats VN this year? I don't know. I hope they did. It'd be great if they did. Am I lagging? Am I lagging that much? I don't know. But onwards we will continue. Keiichi-kun! Good morning! Her cheerful greeting was as fresh as the morning itself. You're always so early. You should try sleeping in sometime. If I sleep in, I'll keep you waiting. She's so conscientious and such a good person. If that ever happens, I'll just leave you behind. Keiichi-kun, you're so cold. I'll wait for you all the time. I wait for you all the time. I'll leave you in the dust, without even looking back.
There's so many people outside, I can't fucking go. I forgot it was Halloween. Son of a bitch.
Wrecked!
There's a water bottle in here.
Roommates. Why are you so mean? Why? Rena had a slightly troubled look on her face. Touring with her was rather fun because of how quickly her mood changed. I'm kidding. I had to wait for you. With those words, Rena seemed to relax. Her face flushed bright red. Thank you. I'd wait forever until you came, Rena. No matter how long. Forever? Rena turned bright red, steam rising from her head as her brain short-circuited. Man, this kid. Lady killer. She's especially weak to this sort of talk. This quite rare to find someone this fun to tease. Have you ever read a romance novel, Rena? Huh? I haven't. I never read any before. From that response, I gathered she was interested in them, but was too embarrassed to actually buy one. I couldn't imagine what would happen if she did read one. She'd probably turn red and pass out. Oh yeah, a message from my mom. She says thanks for the pickles. It was nothing. You're welcome. How were they?
I filled up a water bottle and a half. That's a lot of pee.
It was nothing. You're welcome. How were they? Not too salty? They weren't that salty. Actually, they had a pretty light flavor to them. It would have been just fine if they... It would have been fine to just be honest and say they were good, but apparently I couldn't be that forthright. I'd like to ask you something before that. Were you the one who pickled them, Rena? Or was it your mom? Alright, I've seen all of 2 faces on this before. This bodes well. Huh? Huh? Why do you ask? Were they too salty? Her attitude completely changed as she began excuse me. As she began to panic frantically. Was it you, Rena? Or was it your mom? Why are you asking who made them? Why? Depending on who made them, my opinion of them might